All right, so I'm back. Really quickly, I ended up doing a life purpose reading, or just kind of like cards for me and my masculine. Thought of something new too, which I will go ahead and introduce later on. But right now, what I'm going to do is um, I'm going to use the power surrender cards. So just what does the masculine need to surrender to? What does the feminine need to surrender to? One card. Um, and this is something I actually may go ahead and tie in the abundance, angel of abundance cards to help the um, just advise the masculine and feminine as they're going through these moments of surrendering. Okay, what I actually am going to do is what does the divine masculine and divine feminine need to work on surrendering to as a couple, as a whole, as a team, and then again individually. All right. So again, just one card. These are strictly advice. Again, this is not telling the future or anything, but just advice and what you may need to take heed to. Again, I will follow up with the Angels of Abundance Oracle cards. Again, as an encouragement and as a reminder. All right. For the masculine, and for the feminine. All right, so what, no, we'll just go ahead and start with the masculine first. All right, so for the masculine, surrender the drama, okay? No matter how emotionally charged the situation, remain calm and don't contribute to the drama. Staying centered will help resolve the issue more quickly. All right, so there's masculines out there who are fighting very hard in regards to maybe their careers, past relationships, families, just different things that they may be dealing with right now. And so you are being called and being advised um, to not let the outside circumstances knock you off your path. All right, continue to stay on your course, stay on your path, stay focused. No matter what's going on the outside of you, people see you for who you are as a leader, and so there are some people who are going to follow your lead, and then there are some people who are going to talk ill or speak ill of you because they see what you can do and what you're capable of, and they're intimidated by you. Or they're jealous, okay? So any kind of greed, any type of things like that. Those could be things that are going on around you. Of course, those things are upsetting. They can you can start to feel angry because of it. But again, you're being advised to surrender, and don't let any of that knock you off your course. Okay, um, abundance. All right, just a reminder: do the work. It's not enough to dream or pray. You've also got to take the positive action steps that you are being divinely guided to take. Consistently work on your priorities while make will. I'm sorry. Consistently working on your priorities will make them flourish like a lush flower garden. So again, no matter what's going on the outside, no matter the drama, no matter what people are doing, the attacks or people are doing to you, continue to work. Continue to focus on your path, and continue to see God above all else. Continue to ask for directions and to give you strength for God to give you strength as you are walking this path. And again, that the fruits of your labor will show, but you can't allow for poison, for cancer, for weeds. You can't afford for that to impact you in your walk. Okay, for the divine feminine. Surrender resentments. All right, holding on to resentments only poison you. Try to forgive others for their shortcomings and keep moving forward towards positive situations in your life. All right, so again, it's self-explanatory. When you hold on to resentments and bitterness, you are actually blocking your own blessings. And you're allowing that situation or the people to control you and to take up residence in your home, in your mental home, your emotional, physical home that don't belong there. Okay, so and the longer that you allow resentments or bitterness to take residence in your space, the more it grows, the more you feed it, and it's harder for it to to get rid of it. So you have to make sure that you don't allow for that to have any more space in your life. Let it go. That way, it doesn't become a poison to you. It doesn't spread around like a tumor in your body or in your mind. Any of those things. Okay. Abundance, declutter. This goes so well with that. You'll feel better and more focused if you'll take the time to clear away clutter from your living and workspace. Donate what you can to help others who may need your items. Be sure to keep your schedule uncluttered as well. Okay, so again, these are resentments. A lot of times it's because we are holding space or we are holding on to things that no longer serve us. We're holding on to relationships with people who don't value us or who don't offer anything, who continue to take and they who continue to take and don't give, who again are poisonous, who they are no longer necessary in our day-to-day life. Again, you let that person go with love. It's not that you let that person go and you are bitter or anything, and because again that's still control. But that when you let go of these relationships or connections or bad habits, addictions, attachments, whatever the case is, whenever you clear those out, you make more room, more space for new things to come. Okay? So that's what the feminine is to surrender to. What the masculine and the feminine are to surrender to in regards to their union. Surrender to joy. A key to positive change in your life is to let joy in and savor it. Indulge in random acts of smiling. During both the hard and easy times, keep surrendering some more joy. Okay, so again, as you are letting go of these relationships, divine feminine, and as you are going through these hard stages right now with the drama, divine masculine, continue to walk in love, walk in the fruits of the spirit. Continue to know to walk in confidence, knowing your identity, and knowing that because you are a child of the Most High Creator, that you are an image of love, that you know where your peace and your joy comes from. It does not come from this world. It does not come from these relationships that you have or don't have. It does not come from these finances that you have or don't have. But it comes from our Creator. It comes from you knowing that you are loved, knowing that you have abundance in your life, and that your abundance, your peace, your joy, all these things doesn't come from material things. It doesn't come from the matrix or physical things that we hold, that are our possessions that we hold to be very, very important. Now, of course, we need these things for survival a lot of times, but it's very important that you know where it all comes from. You wouldn't have any of these things if it wasn't for our Creator. Okay, so that was pretty short. Again, just something that the masculine and the feminine needs to work on, to surrender to this week as they are going through whatever situations out there. I hope that this has been helpful for you all. And again, that I continue to push these messages out to not only encourage you, but encourage myself. We're all in this together. We're all in this fight. And again, if there's anything out there that you all have to share, please do so. Please don't be afraid to share it with the world, because you have something important to say. With that being said, I hope that you have a great night. Namaste.